All right, Poker Vlog, episode 3. Let's look at where we're at. We're at 97,147 presently, which means the distance we have to our $100,000 goal is 2853. So we play at the Snoqualmie Casino here in Snoqualmie, Washington. This is kind of what the drive looks like going in. That's Mount Si up ahead. Snoqualmie Casino's on the Snoqualmie Indian Reservation right off I-90, which is on the way to North Bend as you leave Seattle. Pretty good place to play. It's a 100 to 300 buy-in, 2-5. It's a spread limit game. It's not no limit. Anyone who's ever played in the state of Washington knows what I'm talking about. If you have any questions, leave something in the comments and I can explain it for you. Here's a shot from Snoqualmie Falls after a big rainstorm. Salish Lodge is where they shot a lot of the scenes for Twin Peaks. Again, Mount Si in the background. Alright, let's look at some hands. I know. Guess what? Yeah, we're folding the deuce 3 offsuit. So why do I keep showing all these hands where I'm mucking? Well, that is such a huge part of poker, is going through entire long stretches of folding hands like 7 queen offsuit. Or, let's see, what's this? Yeah. 6-8 offsuit. Just got to throw those all in the muck. Those are all crap hands. That's probably the most important skill you can learn in poker, is looking at a 3-4 offsuit, tossing it in the muck. No matter how bored you get, no matter how many times you folded, just getting rid of it. 9-6 offsuit, that's absolutely a muck. So Jonathan Little says that the number one mistake that low-limit poker players make is playing too many hands. And so what does it look like when you don't play too many hands? This is what it looks like. You look at an 8-king, throw it in the muck. If you don't want to make the number one mistake that poker players make, according to Jonathan Little, watch this video and learn how to muck. That's the skill you're learning right here. Alright, this next story is about instant justice. Now, it's not all that often that you see instant justice at a poker table, but that's exactly what happened. This one took place at the Wynn. This was about 10 years ago, way back in the day, just after the Wynn Poker Room had opened. I think it was in a 1-3 game. I was in seat 6. The villain was in seat 5, and the hero was in seat 4. Now, the villain had been playing a real short stack of chips the entire session, and when I say short, I mean it's a 1-3 game, and he had maybe $50 or $60 in front of him. And the hero, who was in seat 4, had a tremendous amount of chips in the thousands of dollars. So this hand comes up where seat 4 makes a bet on an ace, deuce, deuce flop. Seat 5 immediately shoves all in. The rest of the table folds, and it folds back to seat 4, and seat 4 immediately calls. Seat 5, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, shows a $1,000 chip in his stack. Now, this is back in the day when cash played, and large chips played, and pretty much anything you had in front of you at the table played at the Wynn. And no one at the table, including the dealer, had seen this $1,000 chip come into play. It was sitting on the top of his very short stack of maybe $50 or $60 worth of $3 chips. Now, everyone at the table was shocked that he had so much money, and that seat 4 had called so quickly, thinking, at least we thought he was thinking, that he was calling $60. So there was a lot of controversy, and seat 4 is remaining very quiet, and seat 5 is arguing that his $1,000 chip should play, his $1,000 chip should play. He rolls over pocket aces for having flopped aces full of deuces. Now they call the floor over, and the floor says, well, did you ask how many chips? Did you ask how much the bet was? And seat 4 had said no, and the dealer didn't indicate how much the bet was. And after some discussion and after some argument from the other players at the table, the floor rules that those chips are in play, and the all-in bet is in fact a $1,000 bet and not a $60 bet. All happy with himself, seat 5 rolls over, pocket aces, for flopped aces full of deuces. The board runs out brick, brick, and seat 4 rolls over, pocket deuces for flopped quads. You have never seen a man jump up from the table and run out of the room as fast as you did as seat 5 when he jumped up out of the table and ran out of the room when his angle did not work. Instant justice. Not often you see it at a poker table.